Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Now, this is me meandering on thoughts. I've been cogitating, I suppose, on the whole Joe Biden-Donald Trump debate. And I think I'm going to make a prediction. And that is that change is coming. I don't know if Biden will announce that he's not going to stand for president come November. I think that's likely. I think that it will be announced within a week. Today's Saturday. I think by next Saturday, it will be announced that Joe Biden will not be standing for the next presidency. But I also think that the Democratic Party have a very, very major problem. And that is, who are they going to get to replace him? Now, currently, of course, the vice president is Kamala Harris. Now, Kamala Harris is loathed and hated by everyone. And I don't just mean Republicans. I mean Democrats loathe her. People who she works with loathe her. Everybody hates her. And they know that if they put her up, because she's the vice president, made her the next candidate, they'd lose the election straight away. And that, of course, gives them a massive problem because they can't 25th the president. Because the rules are quite clear. You can use the 25th Amendment because Joe Biden is no longer compos mentis, doesn't know his arse from his elbow. But if you use the 25th, then Kamala Harris becomes President Harris. And as president, she really has to be on the ticket to run again in the next election. And strangely and weirdly, as one of the strange rules, is that if you become president on the 25th with fewer than 6 months of presidency, it doesn't count as a presidency. So theoretically, with 6 months to go, less than 6 months to go, she could become President Harris tomorrow, say. She could run again in November, win, become President Harris, and then win again and become President Harris. So that could be how long she's there. It won't, of course, because nobody in America will ever vote for Kamala Harris. So her career is done, right? She's out. So they can't 25th Biden because they don't want Harris in, because they'll lose the election. So if he goes, who are they going to get in? Now they're talking Gavin Newsom. Now this is a problem for the Democrats because, hey, let's go and get the white man to replace the black woman. And that isn't going to be optically brilliant, is it? The big white saviour. You know, who's going to lead the party? Well, we could take the black woman who's the vice president. No. Throw her out. Let's get a white man because white men, right? And that's what's going to go through them. So they have this problem with him. The other thing is, he's probably their best choice. But if they select him to run against Trump, he's absolutely going to lose. He is the most far left, wokest tosser. This guy is transing children by the thousand. He's letting hundreds of thousands of people come across the border, legal immigrants. He's treating the illegal immigrants as virtuous and wonderful, despite all the problems that are mentioned. He's one for releasing prisoners because he says we don't want to overburden the prisons and this. This is the kind of guy. Look to Seattle, to San Francisco. See how bad these woke cities are. Gavin Newsom. This is the problem they have. The one person that's in place, they daren't give it to her. The only person they replace it with would not only look awful, but would be awful and would lose. Both of them would lose. So who else have they got? Well, the plan, I suppose, is either they get Big Mike or they get Hillary. How can you do this? You've got to give them the ticket. Even then, Big Mike White might win it. Big Mike will have a go, but it'll be basically Barack Obama's fourth term as president, won't it? Because Joe Biden was Barack Obama's third term. So Big Mike goes in. That'll be his 4th term. It's fantastic. And then, of course, Big Mike wins again, his 5th term. That's the only option they've got. They've got to get Michelle Obama. They have no one else. So Michelle Obama with Hillary as vice president. That's the only ticket that they can run on. And they're still likely to lose. Nothing is going to stop Trump now. And with the whole of the optics of everything this is the problem. This is the problem that the left have got. The Democrats have got this problem with optics because they keep pushing this and this and this and this and this. And when it all falls apart, they go, oh my God, no, we can't do that now because it will look off after what we've been pushing. We'll look like complete and utter hypocrites. And so they have to select from a very small field. And unfortunately, that small field is very, very talentless. You couldn't trust Hillary Clinton as far as you could pull out her kidneys. And Michelle Obama absolutely hates politics and doesn't really want anything to do with it. The only reason she may go is that Barack say, do this for your country, do this for me. And that's the only thing they've got. It's fantastic, isn't it? The whole world falling apart because you've got a doddery old fart with his finger on the button. He's about to take the world to DEFCON 5 because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's being abused, elder abuse, terribly. I don't know if anyone saw how Jill Biden took him down off the step. It was one step down, and it was like, trying to take this man. And go, go on, Joe, you can do it. Well, that's it. The big step, Joe. And you're down, Joe. Come on. And then he just wobbled off slowly. And then at the after party, and she talked to him like a 3-year-old. Oh, Joe, and I kid you not, it went like, oh, Joe, you did ever so well. You answered all the questions and you remembered all the facts. And literally, that's how she talked to him. Like he was a 3-year-old who'd done a hand daub in lots of, you used all your colours. It's very good. We'll put it on the fridge. That's how Jill Biden was talking to her husband, the President of the United States. Jill Biden needs to be prosecuted for elder abuse. What she's doing to her husband is abuse. He needs to go, and he needs to go now. And I don't care if Kamala Harris gets it for 6 months, 3 months, whatever long it is, November, isn't it? 5 months, right? Just go. Give it to Kamala, and then let the dice fall, because it's done. You cannot. I would say this: the security of the United States is at stake. The security of the West, or even the whole world, is now at stake because you've got an old man whose mind has gone, sitting in the big chair, being abused. And there's no one that can replace him. Well, not until Trump gets there. Thanks for listening. Bye.